Hello everyone, I'm back. Sorry for the long pause in transmission. Christmas, New Year, you know how it is. So I thought I'd try something new and try a new type of video. It wasn't my intention to just only do the loop on this channel. But let's talk about Gladiators. So Gladiators is in my top 10 favourite game shows of all time. It's a hugely nostalgic show for me, and also it's gaining really new life now with the new version. In fact, like, we watch it as a family, so it's great that it's come back and it's revamped, and I always had the belief that it could come back and be big. No one believed me, but here we are, it's doing really well. So I thought I should give my opinion on what is the best Gladiator event of all time, because there's a lot of hot takes on this, a lot of big opinions, so I think we've got to settle this. But we can only settle this with what I'm calling a Regal Rumble. 32 events will enter the arena, but only one will stand tall at the end. 3 events are going to be in the arena at any one time, and at any time I can chuck out any events I deem unacceptable, only for them to be replaced by another Gladiators event. Now, we're talking Gladiators original events, we're talking the Gladiators Sky Revival, and we're also talking the events added to the new BBC version. However, we are not including the Eliminator. If I put the Eliminator in, I mean, that's probably the best event, but it's sort of an end game, so we're going to put that to one side. So it's out of all the other events, which there's 32 of them, what is the best event? And also, we're not going to have any events that weren't in the TV show. So there were a couple of events that were in the live show. I didn't see them, so they're not counting. And also nothing from Gladiators Train to Win. If there was a unique game in that, probably was, but I'm not interested. So let's get on with it. Let's find out. What is the first 3 events to enter? Okay, the first 3 are Skytrack, Joust, and Hang Tough. Ooh, okay, that is tricky already. Obviously, we've got original game and Hang Tough there. Do really like Hang Tough. I do really like Skytrack. Joust. You see, I'm not coming in this with any preconception what my favourite is. However, I do know that Joust is kind of just a weak duel, and I don't think the bikes really add anything. Like the bucking bronco thing was a bit obvious. It's not my favourite, whereas the other 2 I genuinely like. So I think, I'm sorry, Joust, first event out, you got to go, mate. So Joust, you're chucking you out the ring. You're the first casualty of this Regal Rumble. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, I'm nervous. The next one out is... Oh, okay, it's Destruction. This is a recent game from the current series of Gladiators. Ah, this is tough, because I like this game as well. I think this is what it gives you is it's a completely different kind of game. It's a very physical game, and I like that because there's that sort of missing from the roster. Skytrack's really spectacular, and you do get some really good moments in that. Hang Tough is an event off the top of my head I wouldn't think I like that much, but actually it's always good. It's always good. Oh, this is really, really hard. I think Destruction's got to go. I think it's got to go. I think that's harsh. Second elimination's harsh, but I think Destruction's got to go. Okay, we're chucking Destruction out the arena. Skytrack, Hang Tough are sticking around. Who's next in? The next in is The Wall. Wow. Okay, another original event. Now I've got to admit, like, I know a lot of people say Gladiators isn't Gladiators without The Wall. I've never really got it. I've got to be honest. I've never really got the appeal of The Wall. It's just a climbing wall. Whereas, like, Hang Tough and Skytrack feel spectacular, The Wall is just a wall. I don't look forward to The Wall. So for me, despite the fact this is an original event, and obviously, like, a huge, like, iconic event of Gladiators, this isn't half for me. Wall, you got to go. You got to go. So Skytrack, Hang Tough sticking around. Next one in is The Ring. So Ring, a new event where players have to touch the button in the middle of the circle. Now, I like quite a lot of the events from the new Gladiators. I think they've done a pretty good job putting this in, like putting good games in. I don't think the ring is one of them. And I think it's been taken out. I think they've got rid of it. Because it's just not, it's like Powerball, but not as good. I'm not sure why it basically plays exactly the same as Powerball. Okay, the button's on the floor, I guess. I don't know what it really gives you. I suppose it's maybe a reason to show off the screens on the floor. But again, Skytrack, you're staying around. Hang Tough, you're sticking around. Ring, you're gone. Bring me someone better. Bring me a better event. The ring is not the one. 4 events down. Next event is Rocket Ball. Okay. This is from the Sky revival. It's kind of reverse swing shot. So players press a button, they rocket into the sky in an attempt to throw a ball into a net. And there's like 2 scoring nets. Interesting. That is interesting. Because I do like that game. I actually think, whilst we're here, I should talk about the Sky One revival. I think that was actually a pretty good attempt at a Gladiators revamp. And I think its failure is almost entirely down to the channel it was on. I really think if that was on BBC or ITV, I think that would have probably been a hit. I liked the fire and water thing. I thought that was a clever way of getting around the whole like health and safety thing, but also looked quite cool. So I really like that version. Is it as good as the BBC version? No. But I think it's pretty decent. I think like there were some good Gladiators, isn't it, as well? So actually I think it's quite decent. I don't think this event was that bad either. Oh no, it's tough. Rocket Ball, you gotta go. You gotta go. So Skytrack sticking around again. Hang Tough sticking around again. They are staying in this Regal Rumble longer than I imagined. But anyway, next one in is Hit and Run. Oh, now that's a contender. I really like Hit and Run. I do like Hit and Run. I just always thought that event was really fun. That was one of my favourite of the sort of new games they brought in the original series. It always played quite differently. Oh man, Hang Tough is just a proper duel, isn't it? Like between Gladiator and Contender. Skytrack is spectacular, but is it my favourite of these 3 events? I don't know. I'm not sure it is. Oh, this is well. Skytrack, it's been a good run, but I think Skytrack, you got to go. I do really like Hit and Run, so Skytrack, you're gone. So Hit and Run sticks around. Hang Tough, still hanging on from the start. Next up is Collision. Wow, this is going to be hard. Collision is just Hit and Run, but with the Gladiators as the balls from the new series. I don't like that version as much. I think I can see why they've done it. I just think the Gladiators look a bit lame swinging across. I don't know, it just doesn't look as good. Whereas I think the sort of Wrecking Ball thing, smacking them off is a little bit more satisfying. So Collision, in my opinion, you're not as good as Hit and Run, and you're very similar. So Collision, bye-bye, you're gone. Okay, who's coming in next? The klaxon sounds. It's Danger Zone. So we've now got 3 games from the original series. Danger Zone is lots of people's favourite. It was one of my favourites of the original lot, I think, at the start. But I've really gone cold on it. To me, it's the Gladiators game that feels least physical, weirdly. Like, it's like, yeah, you run from the stations, but like I could do that. That's the thing about Danger Zone. I think that's why people do like it, because you think, oh, it'd be really fun to play. But I could literally do that, running from station to station. Okay, it might not be as fast as some people, but I could do it. The shooting thing is always a bit weird. It's not my favourite. It's not my favourite. Do I like it? Do I like Hang Tough more? Do I like Hang Tough more? Do I like Hit and Run more? Oh, this is going to be sacrilege, I think, for many, many people, but I'm not that keen on Danger Zone. I'm not. I didn't think this was going to be so hard so early. I really didn't. I thought this was going to be like much, much easier than this, but I can't control what order they come out in. So Danger Zone, I'm sorry, you are out of here. Okay, next up is Vertigo. This was one of the later events they added to Gladiators original. I am not a huge fan of it. It's got those like weird swingy poles and they're like stepping between them. It's the game I'd least like to play because I'm not a huge fan of heights. I just think Hit and Run and Hang Tough, you got 2 very good games there. Proper company. Hang Tough started this, still in there. Vertigo, you're gone. Bye, Vertigo. Nice to know you. Right, next one. Polax. Similar to Vertigo, actually. Now, the difference with Polax is when I was young, watching the original Gladiators, a lot of my friends loved Polax. I wasn't as keen. I wasn't so keen. It makes me sound like I don't like any of the events. I actually love loads of the events, but not necessarily the ones everyone else loves. Polax, I just thought it's a bit. I think it's just a bit Route One. Like it plays the same every time. Either the Gladiator gets to the button first, or it's like what's different about it each time. It's a cool set piece, and it's like terrifying in a way watching them fall from such great height. But Polax, you've never done anything for me, and I can't say you've aged like a fine wine. And I'm sort of not surprised they haven't brought you back. So Polax, sorry, you're gone. Right, we still have Hit and Run. We still have Hang Tough. Next out is Everest. Okay, this is a really recent game with a tilting platform. Players are pushing a screen to try and push the other gladiator off, and then the game has a really interesting mechanic where it gives the contender a chance to be on top by tilting it the gladiator's way, and then it tilts the other way to basically give a chance for the gladiator to push them off. It plays really well. I like the fact it gives both characters, if you will, a chance to be on top. However, it does feel quite scripted, and I don't know how differently it would play out. Whereas Hang Tough always plays out differently and has had some amazing moments, and Hit and Run I always quite fun to watch. I do really like Everest. I do really like Everest. Am I getting rid of it? Am I getting rid of Everest? Oh, this is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, would I rather watch Everest or Hit and Run? The moments in Everest are so good. That's the problem. I love each of the moments in Everest. Is Hit and Run the best? Oh, right. It's tough. It's really tough, but I'm going to get rid of Everest. That's harsh. I think that's harsh on Everest, but I can't help who's in the ring at the time. Okay, Hang Tough still hanging on. Hit and Run still in there. Next up, Powerball. Right. Now, this is tricky. I really like Powerball. That's one of my favourite of the events. I don't think it's an original event, is it? I don't think it was Series 1, but I think it sort of came in like Series 2 or 3. That's a classic. That's an absolute classic. Always plays differently, like properly aggressive. It's in, I think it's in all the series, isn't it? It like, considering it's not a game that started in the original series, it's interesting that's a game they always bring back. Like it's like an iconic game, basically. I don't see how I can not get rid of Hit and Run at this point. That's a very good run for Hit and Run, but I think, yeah, Powerball's just too good. I respect Hang Tough too much. Powerball, you're staying. Okay, Hit and Run's gone. So we are about nearly halfway through this rumble now. Next one is Dogfight, or as I like to call it, Dog Shite. I think Dogfight is the worst Gladiators event ever. It doesn't work. It looks you want it to be good because I remember seeing like the promo, like it is like in the titles, and you're going, "God, that looks spectacular." They're like hanging from zeppelins, but basically they're just like beating each other with clubs, and it's like 5 seconds of action. It's not good. Dogfight wouldn't have stood a chance in any matchup. It definitely is going to fight Powerball or Hang Tough. So bye bye Dogfight, you're gone. Okay, next up is Catapult. Catapult is alright. It's not better than the other throwing games. This isn't hard. It's up against Powerball and Hang Tough. Catapult goes. It's like, I respect it a bit more than those, like a lot of those later original Gladiator games, but no, that doesn't work for me. Okay, next one is Crash Course. So this is the version of Atmospheres that they had added to the new version of Gladiators on BBC. I really like Atmospheres. I prefer standard Atmospheres. I thought I was going to like Crash Course more, but having watched it, I don't like it as much. It feels a bit slow, and also I know it was a bit slippery, but I don't mind that necessarily. I just prefer normal Atmospheres, I think. I'm not going to be convinced to keep that over Hang Tough or Powerball. So that's going. Bye bye Crash Course. Okay, Hang Tough's still in there. Next up is Duel. Oh, God, blimey. Okay, now we've got 3 of the absolute classics. Powerball, Duel, and Hang Tough. Wow, that is not easy. That is it. Duel's like iconic, isn't it? Duel's iconic, but do I like it that much? Would I rather watch Duel than Powerball? Would I rather watch Duel than Hang Tough? I get it. It's the Pugil Sticks. It's the whole thing of Gladiators. I get that, but maybe it's been done better elsewhere. I think Duel's a bit vanilla. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to be bold. Duel, you're gone. You know, you're on so many episodes of Gladiators. I get it, but I feel like you're a 7 out of 10, and I think we can do better. Right, Duel's gone. Okay, next one up is Pursuit. Now, I have an interesting opinion on Pursuit. So Pursuit is basically like a mini Eliminator, and I don't want a mini Eliminator. I feel like that's too similar to the Eliminator. I don't think you should be giving that away to the audience, who's good at an Eliminator, before you do the Eliminator. So I actively don't like this game. So that makes it very easy. Pursuit, get out of there. Right, next one. Who's in now? Who's going to take on Powerball and Hang Tough? Someone's got to do it. Next up, Earthquake. Oh, this is the other original game from the Sky series. So this was basically sumo on a swinging circular platform above, I believe it's above water. Is it above water? I like this event. I think this one had real potential. Best of the Sky games, definitely better than Rocketball. Do I like it more than Hang Tough? Do I like it more than Powerball? No, I don't. I can't just sit here and lie and say that. I think it would have had a good chance against some other matchups, but no, Earthquake, you're being chucked out. Right, next up, it's The Edge. Now, do quite like watching The Edge. I think that's pretty spectacular. It's sort of weirdly in a sort of similar world to Hang Tough, isn't it? You're trying to get from one end to the other, albeit over and over again. One of the strongest of the new games, I think. They play it a lot, but I can see why they play it a lot, because it's always different. Oh, would I... Now. Would I rather watch The Edge or Hang Tough or Powerball? Oh, it's really tricky. I think I've got to get rid of The Edge. I think I do. I feels bad, man. It feels bad, but I think The Edge, you're gone. Right, next up, who's coming in now? Tilt. Was this the game that injured Panther? I think it was. This game got killed because of health and safety reasons, quite rightly so. I never liked this game. The whole, like, I get the idea of it, like, oh, let's make Tug of War a game, and like, but it just doesn't do anything for me. This is one of the few sort of original events well, it's not original, but like quite soon after the original series. It just never did it for me at all. I just thought it was quite dull. So Tilt, you're definitely gone. You are not the contender we're looking for. Okay, next up is... What's next? Sumo Ball. Okay. Sumo Ball, which was a late addition to original Glads. I think Earthquake's better. I think Earthquake's a better version of this. So I got rid of Earthquake, so I can't keep Sumo Ball. Sumo Ball, you are gone. Next up is... Ooh, how many we've got left? We've got... Ooh, about... I don't know how many we've got left. We've got... Ooh, 10 left. So 10 entrants left. Hang Tough and Powerball still in there. Next up is... Pyramid. Everyone's favourite health and safety nightmare. It was a health and safety nightmare, but it was also really good, wasn't it? This is the one that sort of this is the game that looks the most exhausting. This is the one that looks the most exhausting, and I really like this game. I always really like this game. I think it's time. I think it's time to get rid of Powerball, you know. I think it's time. I really like Pyramid. I really like Powerball. If they come out in a different order, maybe Powerball might have been in the final 3, but do I like Pyramid more? Yeah, I'm doing it. Powerball, you're gone. Pyramid, absolute classic. Obviously, they can't bring it back. It injured so many people, but was it a spectacular watch? Yes, it was. Okay, next up is... Oh, man, it's Pendulum. Oh, that's a good game as well. That's a really good game. Massive set piece. Really spectacular. Great music. like set the pendulum, all that stuff. Really, really good. Now this is tricky. Pendulum is probably one of my favourite of the newer games from the original series. Hang Tough. Do I want? Do I prefer Pendulum to Hang Tough? Do I prefer it to Pyramid? Maybe. Is it Hang Tough's time to go? Maybe. Is it Pyramid's time to go again? Oh, I really like Pendulum. Can I, am I really going to get rid of Pendulum? I'm not sure. Oh, no, this is so hard. It's really hard. I'm going to get rid of Hang Tough. Hang Tough, you've been in there for the whole time, but Hang Tough, you are gone. Pendulum and Pyramid are now in the arena. It's a very different looking two in there now. Right, who's coming in next? Next up is... Oh, I don't want to look. Oh, no, it's a suspension bridge. Oh, no. Oh, that's tough. Now, on paper, Suspension Bridge is one of my favourite games because it's like Duel but better. But it also, and it feels tough, like watching that is like tough. And at the time of recording, I haven't seen the new version of it. I know they're doing it in the new series. So I haven't seen that version, but I can judge on the old version. Sometimes it would be a bit of a damp squib because someone would just lose their balance. Even sometimes, I think before they even clashed. So there is that element I have to take into account. I do really like Suspension Bridge. I much prefer it to Duel. Like, I'd much rather watch Suspension Bridge. Even if it's damp squibby sometimes, I think I'd prefer to watch it. Because I think just like... Because there's just more that can happen, I think. Oh, no, I'm going to get rid of... Am I going to do it? Yep, I'm going to do it. Bye-bye, Pyramid. Pyramid, you're gone. You are gone. I can't believe I've just done that. I love Pyramid, but Pyramid's gone. So we've now got Pendulum and Suspension Bridge in there. Okay, next up is Atlas Spheres. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay, Pendulum, Atlas Spheres, and Suspension Bridge. That's really hard. Ah, Atlas Spheres is so iconic as well. And it's genuinely one of my favourite original games. Man. Regal Rumble, what are you doing to me? Right. Pendulum is like amazing. Like, that's a proper game. It's proper, like, huge scale. Suspension Bridge is great. It's better than Duel, in my opinion. It does get a bit damp squibby. Atlas Spheres is Atlas Spheres. It's the hamster balls. Can I really get rid of the hamster balls? No, I don't think I can. I'm gonna... Oh, should I have got rid of Hang Tough? I'm now sort of regretting getting rid of Hang Tough, but I'm gonna get rid of Suspension Bridge. Suspension Bridge have gone. So it's now Pendulum and Atlas Sphere still in there. So the next one is, I think there's 5 left to come in. Is it 5? Yeah, 5 left to come in. Next is Unleash. Ooh. I really like this game from the original new series. I know people complain about the steps bit at the end, and I get that. But it gives me something none of the other games do, and I sort of feel like the fact that people can trip over and stuff is quite exciting. How much do I actually love Atlas Spheres? That's the question. How much do I actually love it? Can I hand on heart say Unleashed deserves to be in the top 3 events of all time? Is it even in the top 3 new Gladiator events? Oh, okay. Unleash. I think I'm tempted. I'm tempted to keep because I really like Unleash. But Unleash, you're gone. Okay, Unleash, you're gone. 4 left. Next up, Gauntlet. Oh, mate. That's a classic. That's an absolute classic. I hadn't even thought that hadn't come out yet. So we've got Pendulum, Atlas Spheres, and Gauntlet. Now, original Gauntlet, I think, is one of the best events ever. They didn't really stick the landing with the remake. And I've got to take that into account. So I think... Has Gauntlet got to go? I think Gauntlet's got to go, you know. If it had been just the original version, I think I would be fighting for this to be maybe right up there. But I think as it is, Gauntlet's got to go. Bye, Gauntlet. Okay. Right. The thing is, I came into this, I was willing to do double eliminations and stuff, like get rid of 2 at once, but it's just been so competitive. I've just not been able to do that. Okay, Pendulum's still in there. Atmosphere's still in there. 3 left to go. Next up is Swing Shot. Oh, mate. That's such a good game. I love Swing Shot. I think it's one of the best games. That's a really good game. I just like, there's something about the timing of it. There's something like spectacular about watching them all come together. Like when they get a 2 or 3 and they put it in their mouth and they like run it up to the basket. It looks so much fun. It's an original game, like a classic original game. Oh, right. I've been wavering a little bit, so this is where I fall on this. I really like Swing Shot. So as a result, I am going to throw Atmospheres out of the Regal Rumble. I can't help it. I can't help it. It's just how I feel. I feel like, would I rather watch Swing Shot or would I rather watch Atmospheres? It's definitely Swing Shot. So now it's Pendulum, Swing Shot, and now Whiplash. Well, this is easy. We're going to chuck Whiplash out. Bye-bye, Whiplash, you're out. I'd never liked that event, the dog bone thing. I think it's like, it feels like an American Gladiators event, but not a very good one. So, yeah, it just doesn't, it's one of the, for me, it's like right down there. Like right down there. It's never going to compete with these two. Least favourite. So, who is coming in as the very last event? Okay, they're coming in. It's Tightrope. Okay, the title therefore comes down to a choice between Pendulum, Tightrope, or Swing Shot. Well, this isn't hard. I thought it might be more tricky at the end, but I think a lot of the good ones came early. So Tightrope, one of the very late games that came in the original Gladiators. Sort of pull yourself along a pulley and then press a button. It's actually okay. This isn't bad. I wouldn't say it's actively bad. It's okay. It looks different from any other game, so I quite like it for that. But no, Tightrope, we're going to chuck you out. Okay. So it all comes down to this. Pendulum and Swing Shot. They've got each other in the ring. They're grabbing each other by the ears. What's the best Gladiators event, Ben? What is it? Is it Pendulum or is it Swing Shot? Okay. This is almost impossible. So Pendulum is spectacular. It plays well. It's got great music. It looks intense. Swing Shot, it's dynamic. You've got the 3-point moment, the Red Bull thing. The Gladiators and all that clash all the time. Some of the best contenders were amazing at that event. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to declare it. My favourite Gladiators event ever is Swing Shot. That's it. I've made the decision. It's been done now. It's decided. I've decided that Regal Rumble winner, the best Gladiators event of all time, is Swing Shot. And I know you're all going to disagree with me, but it doesn't matter because I have made it the Regal Rumble winner. So, what do you think? Do you agree with me? What did I get wrong? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the future for another knockout Regal Rumble. Like and subscribe and all that jazz.